Yeah. I've been sick, so I've been gone for some time now. flu for 5 days, going on 6, raspy voice and everything. Oh, she's moaning. Oh my. Okay, she was moaning. Nope. None of that. None of that. What's up, everybody? This is your boy. I'm back in it. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been streaming much on my platform because I had the flu. And it's crazy. Nowadays, when you get sick, shit just be going around. Everybody getting it. All across the world now. So I honestly think that they putting something in the air. Because back in the day when the person used to get sick or your friend was sick down the street and you call him to see if he can come outside and play, oh no, such and such is sick. He ain't going nowhere. You didn't hear everybody else sick too and shit passing around. You didn't hear that. It wasn't like that back in the day. So anyway, this is your boy ThunDRPreach. I am here. El Sancho will not be on the podcast today. He have some things to take care of, which I respect him as a man and a father. So he got to do his daddy duties, which is totally okay, because if you putting anything above your kids, then what kind of father or parent you are. So another thing I want to touch on, but El Sancho will be on the chat, so I'm trying to just make sure all my platforms and stuff is right here. I got a viewer on Kick. What's up, Kick? And then I put my I had another spot to put my Facebook up. My other Facebook, so I just put that up. But make sure you guys follow the ThunDRPreacHtv page, because that's where it's going to be at. That page is going to outbeat the one that I've been having. So you guys make sure y'all support that page. That's all I care about. I got to pull up the YouTube. But like I always tell El Sancho, you guys let me know about y'all day. I'm about to let y'all know about my day. Y'all can let me know about y'all day in the comments if you want to, and then we gonna jump into the topics that I have for you guys today. So if you guys thinking like, oh shit, he don't have El Sancho, how's he gonna do his podcast and stuff? Honestly, do you know, you guys, I started off doing this shit by my damn self. Yeah, I've been doing this shit for a long time now. So just because a person is absent don't mean that shit is crumbling down. No, there's no manufacturing. There's no malfunctioning going on this side. There's no, oh shit, there's no worries. No, we take care of what we got to take care of, and that's how we going to go forward. What's up, YouTube? I see YouTube. I see the subscribers. I see you guys. Y'all keep subscribing. That's dope. I love that. How my day was today, let me let y'all know about my day real quick. Obviously, my voice is raspy. So I'm still going through the little ending phase of coughing up shit. I done let people know that I was sick on my social platforms, because when you sick, when a man gets sick, the world need to leave him alone and just give him what they want. Like, I think we are the biggest babies when we get sick. When a man gets sick, it's horrible. And that's truth. You can ask any woman. That is true. You just hearing it from me. But I did talk to somebody today. A person that I had called out when I was talking about like bullshit people and shit like that. I would like to give a shout out to Stephen Blackman. I actually had a one-on-one talk with this man. We talked for like an hour and 30 minutes on a video chat. So he actually came, instead of hearing things through the grapevine and me having receipts on other people, he actually came out and was bluntly honest. And you can tell when people's bullshitting you. If you guys can't tell when people are bullshitting you and somebody's just wasting your time just by talking, just to hear themselves speak, then you got a lot to learn about energies and shit. That's for damn sure. But this man, he actually came out and he was speaking some truth, because I told him, he gave me his number. He said, hey man, before the video chat, he was like, call me. here's my number and whatever, and we could talk. I said, I like video chatting people, bro. I said, honestly, because I like to see if the body language match with what's coming out of their damn mouth. He said, hey, so what you doing around 2 o'clock? I said, I'll hit you up around 2:15. So we end up talking, and it's a lot of things. That's why you don't go off what you hear. You might as well just go to the source. You know what I'm saying? So I always said I was going to talk with this dude one day. I did say that. The man flu is terminal. Whatever. Shout out to Jen B. Women have their little issues too when y'all get sick. So don't let me go there. Cause when y'all periods be bad as hell, or anything else with the stomach or pelvis area or whatever, y'all don't let me get on the kid. Yes, y'all carrying the life, but still, I can't even speak on that part. I'm gonna be honest with you, cause I don't even know what it's like carrying the kid. So I'm gonna just shut my ass up about that. You see how real I am about that? And this is live. So shut the fuck up, Jonathan. You can't speak on that part, but you can speak on how the motherfucking periods be. So Eve should have never bit the motherfucking apple, and that's what the fuck y'all get. That's why y'all bleeding. But anyway, what I'm bringing to you guys is an honest dude that actually told me his background story, and I believed him. Like, cause you can sense a liar. You can sense when somebody's bullshitting, and real recognize real. This is what he was talking about. So, I told him, I said, when I go on my podcast today, I'm going to give you your flowers, bro. That's for damn sure. It is going to be some people that I call out. He said, what makes me call these people out and stuff like that. I said, I honestly got to feel it. Like, when I felt it, when I had the time to call them out, it was just something that I feel. I don't go and pick on people. Like, it have to be, that's why they say it's like time in a day for everything, and shit. That was that time for me to just get on what I had to say about these people. So, it's some other people, and me and him talked. So now we here. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to you. Shout out to the wifey and the fam. You do got a good one on your team. Good job. She really cares about you, bro. That's for damn sure. And you guys need any help with your podcast or anything, I'm still building and growing, and that's one thing that we can do is just learn to build together, and I'm all about that. So I'm glad I had a talk with you today. That was an interesting conversation. It was pretty damn dope. What's up, Kaboo? Shout out to Kaboo. So my day consists of talking to him, talking to Sancho, what he was going through. But he said he would be in the chats and stuff like that, so he just got his kids. Other than that, and I understand when some people don't want to put their kids on social media. That I can respect, and I have a lot of respect for him. So, and excuse me, I developed a lot of respect for Stephen Blackman. So today was a good day talking to them. Other than that, I woke up kind of late getting my day started. Still taking like the Mucinex and stuff until this shit pass, cause it sucks. My brother's still sick. He said it's almost been a month, so everybody's immune system is different. Make sure you get your vitamins and the things that you need, cause I know my brother don't take no vitamins, but I did let him know that he should invest in some vitamins and stuff like that. So keep your immune system strong, you guys. Now, what we gonna talk about with the topics today? How do you approach a sensitive person? Now, when I bring up shit like this, I always be totally honest with what the fuck I feel. You guys don't have to go with what I feel. I'm not 100%, but I'm logical. I'm not 100%, but I'm real. I'm not 100% correct all the time, but I will let you guys know how to not waste the time that you do have for yourself. That's for damn sure. That's what I will teach you how. Because you just can't talk to anybody. I say that to everybody. Like, why would you give this person your time? It be people talking about certain people to me, and they still give the time of the person that they talking about. I'll be like, oh man, we don't have shit to talk about now. You over here talking about somebody that's wasting your damn time, and you wasting your time talking about this person. But how do you approach a sensitive person? You don't. I don't. So what I would say, if I did have to approach a sensitive person, I'm not finna walk on thin ice around them because they may be sensitive of what comes out. I think a person should have a loyal person in their life all the goddamn time, because 9 times out of 10 you bounce back to that person, and that's just facts. Like, it's so many thin ice that I broke on people, but that when the ice came hard again and solid, they done skied their ass right to me and shit. It was like, hey man, I know what you was talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? So my bad, I took it this way, and you know, they gonna revert back to you. So how I approach a sensitive person, I'm gonna be honest with them all the goddamn time. If you're wrong about something, I'm about to let you know you're wrong about it. I'm not about to agree with the fake people that you don't even know on social media. No, I'm gonna be the different one. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna put the fucking needle in your fucking arm. Everybody else just throwing rose petals at you and shit. I'm gonna be like, doing. Yo, pay attention to this. I think you need to listen to this. Read this motherfucking comment. Like, cause honestly, I'd rather somebody poke me than throw me fake ass petals and keep it honest with me, because that lets me know that I can go to you about anything and you gonna keep it 100. Period. Like, a lot of people say, oh, my friend keep it 100 with me all the time. No, they just agreeing with you all the time. So you think that they keeping it 100 with you. Real friends are going to hurt your feelings no matter what. A relationship and a loved one is going to hurt your feelings no matter what, because they're going to be honest with whoever that they with. So that's just that. That's how you approach that situation. And you see a lot of people that can't even approach a sensitive person because they too busy joining their inner circle of how they like to do things and shit and what they want to hear. Nah, man, that's not me. If I come in that circle, man, I'm gonna change the color up. There's gonna be a different pie graph here. That's all I gotta say. We got like 4 more topics. We normally come with like 6 or 7, and we got some videos. El Sancho, if you still here, go ahead and put the happy faces or emojis on the videos that you want me to watch in the messenger that you had sent me. So that's what your ass can do today, since your ass was absent. So your ass got homework, classwork right now, and I want it in. Another thing is, when is sex more enjoyable? As you get older, you watch who you have sex with, especially when you have good sex, because not everybody have like good sex. Like, if you done had sex with somebody before, excuse the fuck out of, go ahead and emoji that shit, man, so we can give them what they need to see. Damn Puerto Rican. Podcast be starting at 5:30. This motherfucker come to class at 6:15. So go ahead and emoji the stuff that's in the chat, that the videos that you send me that you want me to bring out on the podcast. That way I know which ones to click. If you can do that for me, please. I would say it in Spanish, but I don't. Shout out to Forrest. What's up, Forrest? Give him a round of applause. Forrest, you the man. Ever since he came into my fucking life, podcast, video gaming, anything, this man just been supportive as fuck. Period. Hands down. Like, I have nothing to say to him, man. He a strong ass leader. Leadership is in Forrest. So, taking care of his family, he doing what he got to do. He ain't looking for no handout. He take care and he take charge. And he's a real stand-up dude. I just can't wait till he get back into Call of Duty and start streaming again, because he used to kick ass. Honestly, I used to watch this motherfucker. I was on his team, just kicking ass. So shout out to you, bro. I hope everything is going well. Who else? Let me see who else is in here before I get on this topic. Sex is more enjoyable with a person you have a true communication, because communication is key. A true connection and good energy. Honestly, you don't even have to like be in a relationship with a person, but if y'all always had that communication, that connection and energy, the sex is going to be more enjoyable than you seeing someone out and about or whatever, and you having like a hot connection. Fast connections is what I call them. Quick connections, Nestle quick connections and shit. When you have those and you just see somebody in some tight ass jeans and shit like that, whatever, she can't even breathe and shit. She like, what's your name? You sound like the chick from Coming to America. You really Arsenio Hall. You done squeezed your shit in this outfit. Take your ass home. But anyway, it's a lot of people out there that have these like little connections in how they see people when they go out and have a couple of drinks. Because honestly, if you drinking more than what you supposed to drink when you came there, I'm just going to go to the bar and just have a few drinks. You know what I'm saying? And it end up being like 10 drinks. You about to look at any chick in there and like, she hot as hell. You don't even know. You taking home Whoopi Goldberg and shit. You don't even know. You see a frame and shit, and you look up in the morning, you see a little belly, because the little bellies ain't gonna hurt. You ain't gotta be flat, ladies. That shit's sexy, so little bellies ain't gonna hurt. And then when you look up and see that face, you say, God damn, what the fuck did I do last night? That's your fault. You let the drinks take care of you. And then you took care of her. Same thing for you, ladies. Y'all think a man be packing and shit? Oh, girl, he gotta be packing. I'm gonna take him home, girl. You wanna go back to my place? And you get home, and he take out the earthworm gem. And then you gotta deal with Slim Jim dick. That's your fault. You assumed that he was packing because the way he was looking to you. That's what you get. You better work with that worm. Better learn how to put that motherfucker on the hook, cause he done hooked your ass. He got to your house. Sorry. Fuck the worm. So sex is more enjoyable with whoever you have like a true connection with. If you ain't got no connection with it, you might as well just get the same nut you been getting from a porno. Honestly, cause that's what it's gonna feel like. It ain't gonna have no meaning or anything. I'd rather go to Sarah J and shit. You know what? Fuck this shit. Let me go to Sarah J and just knock this motherfucker out. That's what I'm gonna do. Instead of giving the chick random dick, no. Where's Sarah J at? I'm finna rocket ship off her fucking moan. Most of you guys can't be honest. What the fuck you think I'm here for? You ain't never had a friend like me. Now this one is gonna be different. Like when they say that you can't talk about money, politics, and religion, that's exactly what the fuck I want to talk about. Fuck all y'all sensitive spots. I'm about to shit in all them sensitive spots. And that's it. At least I don't go around picking on people, because there's a lot of people that I could just pick on and be the social bully. But I'm not going to do that. That is not my intentions. That is not what I'm here for. I'm here for you to get the message. And as long as I deliver the message to you, you can't say you didn't have a friend that told you some honest truth. Hello. Hi. My name is ThunDRPreach. And I've been here saying the same shit to you ever since we met in meme groups for the past 4 or 5 years. Yes, this is me. Same old consistency. So I don't want to hear shit from nobody when they say, "Oh, I didn't have nobody in my life like that. Ain't nobody told me nothing like this or whatever." Fuck you. It was me, and I've been saying the shit. So it's just who they want to hear from. So if the people had a person in their life that they love spending their time with, if that person was talking to them how I talk on podcasts, it'd be a lot of different level-headed people. And that's true, because people look up to that person because they give their energy to that person most. But hearing just from me, people just can easily go to my page, flip to this and that, and be like, "Oh, this is what he talk about," and leave when they don't like something. But let that person say the same thing I've been saying that you actually like. It's gonna change your motherfucking life. And that's real shit. You think I'm lying? Alright, now that I'm saying this, y'all about to go through some shit that I'm talking about. Straight up. So, when it comes to like sensitive subjects, this is a sensitive topic that I want to talk about. No, I'm not trying to be the pigment version of Jordan Peterson. I'm not trying to be Kevin Samuels. I'm not trying to transform into Pearl. I'm not trying to be none of them. This is something that I always wanted to know. So, with that being said, the next one is, can you respect someone that changed their gender? My thing is, can that person respect themselves for changing their gender? And when it comes to religion, a lot of people, if you believe in God or not, hey, that's your prerogative or whatever. I do believe there's God. My thing is, if God gave you this body, why are you changing something that he created? Why? Anybody gonna say some shit? People, y'all motherfucking units, talk in the fucking chat. So this stuff that y'all don't want to talk about, well, let me blow your motherfucking minds then. We talking about it. So how can I respect somebody like that? Is it somebody accept themselves for who they trying to transform into? Know who you are before you did what you did, because there's people that know you for who you are, and there's people that know you for who you trying to be. And for people that know you for who you are, you can't get mad at them for knowing you for who you are. If I called you a certain name, hey, Blackout, what's up, Blackout? And then you change yourself into a woman, I'm still going to say, yo, Blackout. And I expect, if I changed into a woman, I expect you to still be like ThunDRPreach, or my high school name, Big Black. What's up? I'm be like, oh, that's a person that know me. Like, know me. But the people that don't know you, you want them to recognize who you trying to transform into. I think I need to pour me some sake. You guys, make sure y'all go follow me on Kick, man, please. Shit, y'all got a nigga up here saying please. I said please. I gotta go back and watch this video. That's one thing I would edit. I ain't finna say please no more. It's the last please y'all get. Tozai. And this shit is strong as hell. Shout out to Torres. He got me some Angels and Envy. It was a bourbon. I've been sipping that. It's pretty damn good. I would have told the truth if it was nasty, but it's pretty good. One thing about this sake, It's strong as hell. No wonder they be serving it in little bitty cups like this and shit. I used to always laugh at Japanese movies. I'd be like, man, they ain't finna get no buzz from that. Shit. They be having shit like this. If you fill this motherfucker up, you about to get a buzz from some sake. You think I'm lying? I don't get up here just to lie and cap. I already graduated. I don't need no cap and gown no more. This shit fucked me up with the sips that I had last night. I was like, damn, I feel a buzz. But off subject, I'm not about to learn a new you all over again because you want to change yourself. I accept if you want to change yourself from a man or to a woman. That's your prerogative. But I know who you really are. And I expect people to do the same because that's a whole different transition and it's a whole different ball game, I'm sure, when you trying to be something else instead of being yourself. I ain't got nothing against it, but it's going to be a world out there that you have to face. And the only ones that's going to have like an understanding is the ones that don't know you. The ones that know you, they'll have an understanding, but in the back of their damn mind, I'm sure they're going to be like, damn, she was beautiful already. He was cool already. Like, why they change him? Michael Jackson. They say it was like a skin disease, but I think Michael just had a lot of surgery on himself. Nothing was wrong with the dude. And he didn't change into a woman, but he changed into a ghost. And respect to him. He the man. I ain't talking about him. But it's just when you already look good already, that's a compliment to Mike. I feel like Jamie Foxx when he fucking gave a compliment to fucking Prince and shit. Now I see what he talking about. Did I just say what the fuck I just said? Yeah. I can't even take this shit back. Alright then. Mike was already cool looking. And then he fucked himself up. Like when Jamie Foxx was talking about him, he said, man, you can't even see who's in the video no more. He done messed himself up so much. He was hiding himself in every music video after that. Last time you knew what he looked like was in Thriller. I'm not talking about the dead. I respect the dead. And I respect Mike. But this is just an example of when you already something and you don't like yourself for who you are, you don't have to change your look or gender. See, I think it's people in your life that's meant to talk to you in whatever code that's understanding to you. And when you don't have those people in your life like that, like, it make you feel like you alone. It make you feel like people don't like you. You feel like the world is against you. So you have to change yourself to like hide an image of what you really are. And that's just how I look at it. The ones that's with the heart on them. Bless Jess, what's up? The one with the heart of them, a part of the message with the laughing emoji are funny. The other ones don't show. Alright, whatever ones that you didn't like click no emoji on, I won't even bring them up. But can you guys honestly, and we gonna get off this subject because I know some people they don't even want to talk about it. But yes or no in the comment section, can you respect somebody that changed their gender? And then we can move on. Because I honestly want to know your opinion on that. What's up? Only one that called me Hirsch. I knew who the hell it is. I said, can you respect somebody that changed their gender? When God gave you an image of man and woman, and you say, I don't like being the woman that God made me, and you want to be a man, and you a man and say, I don't like being a man, I want to be a woman, and you changing what God gave you, can you respect people that do that? Yes or no? And then we can move on to the next topic. Oh, Sake! Look what you started. You making me talking shit. You worse than the blunt. You know that? You know it's good when you talk to it. Whenever you talk to your drink or you gotta taste something and go and read the ingredients in that motherfucker, you know it's good. I don't give a fuck. Everybody done did it before. Yes and yes. Okay. I can too. But it's all a part of who you really are. So they got my vote. Yes, I can respect somebody that changed their gender. Because God deal with everybody in his own way. So I can't do God's work. So I'm not Batman. I'm not finna go out here and try to do this and do that. I'm only one person and I have my own position to play in. So yes. Nobody in the kick. Y'all didn't say nothing in the kick. Y'all didn't say nothing in the tube. Alright then. We're gonna move on then. Alright, do you think about the afterlife a lot as you get older? While y'all doing y'all shit, I'ma say my shit. So this is what's gonna happen from now on. Whenever I give like a question from the topics, you guys have to go ahead and put what y'all think in the comments and the chat. So, okay? So that's how we gonna play that. As I get older, I do think about the afterlife. Like, I think about where I'm gonna go. Like, have you guys ever went on YouTube and looked at these people that's been dead for like 15 or 20 minutes or whatever, but they came back to life and had a story to tell of what they seen? People said they seen like hell. Some people said they seen like a whole bunch of clouds and stuff like that. Like this one man's story that made me take a lorazepam. I had to take a lorazepam. I was, because it was bringing PTSD back to me of, if I didn't have this device in me, this defibrillator, I would have been dead already. I would have been dead in 2020. If the doctor didn't say, hey, I think you should, and thank you, Dr. Jacobs. If he didn't say like, we can do this device on your heart and stuff like that, and what it'll do is shock you and put your heart back in rhythm, or you can trust medicine. But it's all on you. Like, if I didn't pick that one and he said this was the one that he would pick, and I would have disagreed with medicine, oh man, I wouldn't even be here today talking to y'all. That's for damn sure. But I have a purpose to live. Like, I have a reason to be here. Like, it's something. And everybody got to find their own purpose to be here. So I'm happy that I can still speak and do what I'm doing for you guys, because I think about the afterlife so much with what I'm going through, because I never know what could happen. And for everybody that out there that's uncomfortable with talking about what they're diagnosed with, like, it's okay to open up and talk to people, especially on this podcast, because ain't nobody gonna judge you. If they judge you, I'm giving them the fucking Luke Kane kick. And everybody remember the Luke Kane kick, the 4-4-X, and he'd be like, "Whoa!" That's like a bullet kick. Like, "Whoa!" I ain't talking about the bicycle kick where you hold A on the Super Nintendo controller for 5 seconds, and he'd be like, "Woody." No, I'm talking about that bullet kick. I would bullet kick anybody out of here if anybody try to judge somebody on any type of platform that I'm talking about on, because I want people to feel comfortable with situations that they going through that they may not open up to family, because most family ain't shit. You can't talk to family about nothing. 9 times 10, family talk more behind your back than a stranger do. And that's facts. See what Jess did. Because at the end of the day, in the human, if they want to change them, let them, because whatever makes them happy, period, point blank. I mean, let's be for real. Long as They are a person that has respect. I absolutely get respect from. They absolutely get respect from me, man or woman. Shit, even animals. If I see another dog, male dog fucking another male dog, like, and you know how you, first of all, you already be looking at dogs when they be fucking each other. You be like, that motherfucker is giving her the business. Wait a minute. You get your binoculars and shit, and you see the other dog penis just hanging, and he looking to the side like, this is some bullshit, man. First of all, dog, you ain't locked up. So it's a whole bunch of female dogs out here that you can fuck, okay? And then you got this big ass dog just laying your booty down. But hey, I'm not finna judge no dog either. You can bark how the hell you want to bark. You hear me? Yes, absolutely. I believe in the afterlife. What do you guys think about the afterlife? Like, do you believe that heaven got a ghetto? I'm sorry, Tupac. I had to borrow that. But do you believe heaven and hell? Some people don't believe heaven and hell. Some people believe that life is a simulator. Only God can judge me now. Only God can. That was the shit back in the day. Like, songs had more meaning back in the day, man. Now when I turn some shit on, all I hear is I be like, ooh, shit. Damn. I don't know what this motherfucker said, but the only reason why this song is still on is because this is a cold ass beat. That's it. 9 times out of 10, when music is on now, it's a cold ass beat to me. That's the only thing that keeps it there. But they lyrics, I be trying to put my own lyrics in there. I believe we are in heaven, and it's up to us to choose where we want to go, up or down. The choice is yours. Start listening to salsa. After these stories of these people that passed away for a certain period of time in these hospitals, and they give their story to interviewers, that makes it even more clear that it's a heaven and hell. Like, this guy was pronounced dead. Me and Kaboo watched this guy share his story to this interviewer. He was dead for 15-20 minutes, Kaboo? But anyway, he said it was a field and the grass came up to like his waist, and he said there were the biggest clouds you ever seen that was like in front of him, close. But he said when he came to a certain cloud, a hand came out, like an arm, and he said this was the most biggest arm he ever seen. He said it looked like, and I'll send y'all the link of the video. Y'all don't believe me, on my page on Facebook. So make sure you follow ThunDRPreacHtv on Facebook, because I'm gonna post that video after this podcast, so y'all can see I'm not lying. I don't have to cap. So he said the arm was so big it looked like a farmer's arm. Like, it was huge, and he said the hand was gigantic, and he said he reached out to it and it grabbed him, and he heard it's not your time yet, and he let him go. That made me want to take a lorazepam after just saying that, because it trips my brain out when I was getting shocked that whole time and I passed out for a certain period of time and they shocked me back to life. That was the scariest time in my life, man. And it's before I had this defibrillator, so they had to literally shock me back. I could have just been gone right there. So it makes me think, like, man, you gotta get your shit together, and it's like, be careful how you treat people, because I think everybody has a progress report card where it has to be either good or bad. And if your progress report card is good and how you treated people throughout your life, like you'll be granted in like a higher power. If not, and you've been dogging people all your life and you ain't want to change, you're going to be in some dark, creepy places. I'm just saying. Thank you, Torres. You seen that? Do you that sound like the same one? And he said he seen his life and everything that he been through, good and bad. But he was so happy where he was at, he didn't want to go back. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. That's crazy. That make you think, man. That make you think. We are living in the Lord's pit. Off topic, but it's a song I'm working on. Oh, snap. But basically, those who believe in the Lord, we shall not ever want for nothing. For he keeps us under his wing, aka his pit. And yeah, life stinks, but it's what you make of it. It could be lit or shit, but it's going to be worth it when you're living in the Lord's pit. I like that, actually. I like how you did that. It's funny and true. That's dope, sis. You go, girl. But yeah, I totally believe in like an afterlife now, especially after watching that video. What's the next and the last topic is, are you afraid to die? Should we honestly, should we be afraid to die, even though we supposed to have like faith in knowing where we supposed to go when we leave this earth? I could get in other things where they say like it's like another piece of earth somewhere, but I don't want to get into that yet until I get my partner back. So when my partner get back, hopefully next Tuesday, we could talk about that. And that's something I'm sure Torres will want to hear, because this is about, I want to open up fully about Antarctica. Yeah, it's going to happen. It have to happen. Like, I'm not no big shot, so they not finna come after me and be like, hey, are you talking about this on your platform? Like, I'm not even that huge yet, but if I was huge and I was talking about things like this and I got like millions of viewers or something like that, well then I might get slapped with a shadow ban or something like that. But right now, I'm about to talk about all this shit, because that's a topic right there. Like, it's literally like another realm. Like, yeah, we have this life, but it's like a whole nother. Like, this, if we in this book right now, that's a whole nother book. Different type of animals and shit you ain't never seen. Like, it's, I don't even want to get into it yet. We're gonna save that. But I was afraid to die, but now it's like, I do believe everybody have their time, and I think their time, when it comes, it should be after knowing what you did on earth already, knowing that you was a good person, period, how you think a good person's supposed to be, how you was so giving, how you not afraid to cultivate any knowledge that was gained. Because people nowadays, you gotta, you know, it's sad, you gotta pay for knowledge. Like, certain people be like, oh, you want my program or my book, like, here, this, I know you gotta make $1 and everything like that, but damn. Like, if I ever come out with my book, because I'm gonna be working on it, that's gonna be free on the Apple market. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like on the Android app or something like that. It's gonna be free. Like, know about this life this person had and how they changed their life. Like, I changed my life completely around, man. Like, And if you don't pay attention to like the voices that you hear from the people that you were raised by, like my grandma, grandfather, aunties or anything like that, my mom, if you don't pay attention to those voices in your head, you're being disobedient to what your subconscious mind is telling you, because you're trying to ignore it and still be something that you're not supposed to be. So you hearing your parents or your loved ones tell you these things in your head and you're ignoring them. I don't ignore those. On everything I love, when I'm cooking a big ass dinner or something like that, I can hear my mom saying that's enough seasoning right there, or that's too much water, pour some out. I literally just pour some out. Y'all think I'm crazy, but no, this is real shit. I'm always going to be honest with you guys. I'm always going to be 100%. And this is my mom right here. Y'all see this? She's with me every time. I forgot to turn this on, but I was so busy into like the way I was putting this. So it's like she's always watching me. And I normally turn this on when she's watching me. Because my mom used to watch my lives. She literally used to watch me get on live. And her nickname for me was Black Boy. So if you lost a parent, you guys can understand where I'm coming from. If you was real close to her, you understand. If you wasn't close to your parent, you would never understand where I'm coming from, but you wish you had that time to understand. And if you lost a kid, I don't know what that's like. I only can talk about what experiences I actually have been through. But I'm sure it's just almost like losing a parent. My mom is not here no more. And man, that's crazy. Let me drink some sake. Tora said, I'm only afraid to leave my kids, not ready for the world ahead of them. I always ask if they have to go early to please take me when my daughters are ready. You are a huge, huge father figure, man. I'm glad I met you, man. Huge, huge father figure. Dude always stands up for family, man. Torres always, he been like this ever since I met him. You know, when somebody shows consistency like that through the whole friendship, they put their wife and kids first, you know what kind of character this person is. And you don't want to fuck with that type of character. Your ass will be buried and people be looking for you. They'll never find you. You don't mess with men like that. Like, I'll get them in a fighting game. I wouldn't fuck with Taurus in real life. Like, when somebody got something to live for and they a protector of their family, that's a different kind of strength you get. Like, it's different. Because if I had a family of my own, then I would have the same strengths. I don't have those same strengths because I don't have a family of my own like that. And I'm man enough to say that. Some man be like, shit, I'm strong, I'll beat a nigga. No, you get yourself in that predicament if you want to. You see what kind of position your ass be in. It's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. When you mess with men and their families, they'll show you. You know how people say, like, and I'm not talking about, the disability people or whatever, anything when I say this, but people always said the term like retarded strength. Yeah, that's like retarded strength. You don't want to mess with that. So that's I appreciate that I even have friends like that in my life. Brandon Stevens, shout out to him wherever he's at. I always wish good on him. I think I'm the one that messed that friendship up, and I know I'm the one that messed that friendship up. Like, because he's a younger dude, but his mentality state, like how mine is now, that's how he was before, and I was still being a goof. Did some stupid shit, goofy, didn't take things serious and shit. Had to pay attention to like a certain message he was telling me. And I'm man enough to say that to this day. I messed that up. But I always wish that he's good and everything. And if he ever came to me and I have it, it's his, period. I don't care how long he been out of my life and everything like that. I'll always look out for that dude. 100%. So, am I afraid to die? I used to be. But now, if it's a calling and it's his time, then it's a time for me to be in a more comfortable position. So, that's what I got for the topics, man. I know they were touching. The topics are touching. I like to talk about things where it's hard for other people to actually like talk about or hear. Because when somebody hears somebody else talking about something and they have a following of that person, it kind of make them want to open up and speak. And that's why I got my Discord channel and building my community, because you can come there and speak whatever you want. Whatever comes to your mind, you are freely to speak without being judged. So that's what we have today. Now we're going to go to some videos. See what else Sancho gave us today. Alright, did he say anything with a heart? And the emoji, okay, the heart ones is the ones to look at. And then the one with the emojis is funny. Okay. Okay, so he didn't go this far. Alright, so he only went to this far, and we're going to pull up the first one right now.
Your man is not every single thing for you. And you have to understand that, because men are wired differently. We become frustrated when you expect him to want to sit there and care about the same things you care about. It's not going to be like that. And you're setting yourself up for failure by even thinking that this man should play that role. He does not have to play that role with you, and it is not his responsibility to sit there and be your gay best friend, your mama, your homegirl, your daddy, your man. That's not how that works. Let a man be a man. Understand your man. Actually do the work to figure out what he likes. What is his triggers? What are the things that he cares about? Because a lot of the time we get frustrated because we're putting these expectations on a man, and a man was never supposed to even be that. Your man is not every single thing for you. And you have to understand that, because men are wired differently. We become frustrated when you expect him to want to sit there and care about the same things you care about. It's not going to be like that. And you're setting yourself up for failure by even thinking that this man should play that role. He does not have to play that role with you, and it is not his responsibility to sit there and be your gay best friend, your mama, your homegirl, your daddy, your man. That's not how that works. Let a man be a man. Understand your man. Actually do the work to figure out what he likes. What is his triggers? What are the things that he cares about? Because a lot of the time we get frustrated because we're putting these expectations on a man, and a man was never supposed to even be that.
That's true. See, a man, and this goes for, you notice I don't say every man. Notice that. I don't say every man. I say a man. It's not many men out there. There's niggas. There's boys. There's wannabe men. But they want to be whatever the hell that they want to be. And I'm not talking about the transgender or whatever. I'm just talking about whatever that they think they are in their head. They want to be a villain, a rapper, a singer. They're not really being consistent with anything, but they're not even trying, but they saying this is what I am. Like, notice when I say a man, because not every man is a man. So when a man get with a woman, that's exactly what we do. We don't put expectations on women. We just learn what they like and dislike. And I think the same thing should be with a man. how women nowadays say a man should do this and do that and do this and do that. Let him be himself, and I'm sure all that will come out normally and naturally. But things can't be natural if you're putting expectations on them. You gotta be this and you gotta be that. Like, no the fuck I don't. Why you not listening to my story, what happened with my friends? I don't give a fuck about what your friends went through. I care about what me and you are, what we have. Why would I want to listen to somebody else's bullshit? You want me to sit here and be your bullshit? Go talk to your other friends about that. I'm not there. I'm your man. I take care of the household. I take care of your needs. Everything like that. Why do I gotta sit and listen to your bullshit? No, you need you need to build a consensus group on drama or something like that. Cause I'm not for it. My ears ain't for that. But if anything's bothering you emotionally, or somebody fucking with you, we have all the time to sit down for that. That's different. But everybody else's drama, I don't give a fuck about that. That's just how I am. I don't give a fuck. If a woman come to me with some drama and shit, I ain't got time for that. 9 times out of 10, she talking about you too. So we can't talk about that. We ain't got nothing to talk about. So we're gonna go to the next video. What you guys think about that? Ladies, please be honest. God damn. Fucking be honest. Shit. And stop being... See, I don't want you women to reply emotionally. Try to see things through logical sometime. Because when you go off your emotions, you're just going off what you think and that's it. You're not really trying to understand things that's out there in the open that's like supposed to be different than what the fuck you feel. You can't judge like that. Everything's just gonna be on your side any damn way. I understand that. Let's see what else he got in store for us. At least he did his classwork. Oh, you too emo. You trying to be funny as fuck, huh? You too emotional to text your motherfucker. Shout out to Kaboo, man. That's one of my greatest friends right there. And I give her flowers to anybody I talk to. Anybody I talk to. Straight up.
That's crazy that you put so much importance on body count. Like, that's just so crazy to me.
Why is it crazy?
Because I just don't see why it matters. Like, why does it matter what people she chose to sleep with? I don't understand how that is, like, relevant at all.
Well, so there's a ton of reasons why. I think the big difference, though, that does not exist in...
I'm starting this over. Women, listen to this. I'm starting this shit over. Hold up. Hold up. You got a good one there, Sancho. You got a good one, sir. Listen to this. Body counts matter with a woman. And after he say what he say, I'm going to say what the fuck I say.
That's crazy that you put so much importance on body count. Like, that's just so crazy to me.
Why is it crazy?
Because I just don't see why it matters. Like, why does it matter what people she chose to sleep with? I don't understand how that is, like, relevant at all.
So there's a ton of reasons why. I think the big difference, though, that does not exist in women that does exist in men is paternity uncertainty. So you cannot guarantee the paternity of your child if she's promiscuous.
How are you going to DNA test?
Well, but that doesn't undo hundreds of thousands of years of evolution.
No.
So, for example, a woman who has 10 husbands, right? If she sleeps with all of them, who's the fucking father? Whereas a man who has 10 wives, you know who the father is in each of those instances. So if you have a child, you know with certainty that the child is yours, obviously because of just the biological reality that women are the ones who give birth. But since we don't give birth, we cannot with certainty know if the child is ours. So one of the best ways to be certain of that is, one, if she's a virgin, or two, we know that she's not promiscuous and has a low body count.
That's crazy that you...
The thing... At the end, had me laughing. I did not expect that at the end. Okay, so what I see, he brought it down to a different perspective, and he went from, yeah, it'll be your kid, but we have to look at it like, who's the father? Okay, so you said hang on, paternity does not really equal body count. I'm confused. A body count, he's talking about if you're pregnant, but the actual body count of the men that you actually slept with. And where I was gonna go with that and I remember when Kevin Samuels was talking about this, well, if you sleeping with this man, that man, and this man, and a good man come along, you're gonna have expectations of how this man's mouth should be from this man's mouth that was on your body, and this man's dick from these man's dick. That's why body counts matter, because a man have to like judge and be either better or similar to the men that the women always talk about with their friends. Oh no, what's the name came over there and gave me that mouth? Who, girl? Terry? You know, I'll tell you, girl, he tear it up. And then what's the name? Michael? Ain't nobody giving D better than that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when a man come along or whatever, and he's a good man, he's trying to give you this and that or whatever, and if he don't come with the sexual expectation that you want, you think about all these other men. Body counts matters. Three, two, one, go live. She said, she came in and was like, agreed, body counts matter for both. Gotta run back to work. I just agree if you are sleeping with multiple guys at the time, and I can see that judged by men, but body count I thought was just a line number of how many at a time. Yeah, but more women is getting the body count than men. Now we come into the terms where we want to have, and it's a video that I want to show people. Not yet, but I'm gonna post it on my page, and it's probably gonna give me some hate, but it's statistics of how women and men are after they had a couple of sexual intercourses with people, and what they think to better themselves with. It was like a T1, T2 type of thing or something like that. And I really didn't get deep in the video, but shout out to Larry Carter. He the one that sent it to me, and he said this was something I should talk about. So that'd be something I post on my page, but I will talk to Sancho more about it and see how we can like break this down. Because when a woman don't learn from a relationship that she's been with a man, she tends to be alone, so she ends up getting someone else quickly. She didn't. How many men, and be honest, Kaboo, how many of your women friends you know that don't take time within themselves? You see them talking to somebody else. They wanna talk to somebody else. They don't want to be alone. You're a woman that can be alone and you focus on yourself. Like, I understand it's a difference, but I know women out there that have female friends and they go through this type of shit, but most women wouldn't even speak up about what they female friends go through. Because what, y'all don't want to put them on blast or anything? A lot of women don't take time to themselves. They jump to the next relationship. So that's a body count, and that's a body count when they jump from that man and it didn't work 2-3 months and go to another man. So you having like 5-6 men within a year, and that cycle repeats. You're not learning from anything because you never take the time for yourself. So you emotionally drained, and if you're not having sex protectively, you got so much DNA dick in your body, so you emotionally fucked up mentally. And then it goes to, oh, well, he got to be like such and such and this and that. If I could just take Terry's mouth and Michael's dick and Jerry's job and Rayvon's car. Like it's stupid. And it still hunts me to where, yeah, DNA dick. And it still hunts me to like why a woman can't date a man that's at Burger King, but a man can date a woman that's at Burger King. We don't look at them for what they try to give us money-wise, but a woman would expect a man to have more money. So that's why most of them won't date. You see so many videos of that. Oh, I won't date a guy to work at Burger King. He gotta get drugs and stuff. I gotta go places and travel and stuff like that. Or they just gotta have a bomb ass job that makes like triple figures a year. And all you bringing is DNA, dick, pussy to me, a million body counts, and you ain't bringing shit to the table with just that. I don't even want no napkin or silverware. I'm not about to eat this shit. We about to go to the next video. That was a good one. All right, what is this one?
The larger issue isn't that women want to be impressed, it's that they want to be impressed by gesture and not the man.
Ooh.
It's like 300 on the bill.
Good.
Any dude with money can 300 on the bill, or any dude that's desperate enough to fake it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't fake generosity. You can't fake humility. You can't fake service. You can't fake leadership. You can only like put up a charade so long until shorty realize none of those things. But it's like, rather than look at the intangibles, because I ain't gonna lie, I personally got offended because they put coffee dates on there. I'm gonna give away one of my plays, I'm gonna give away one of my all-day date plays. It's a play that doesn't miss.
Super date me.
Coffee, museum, bar.
I just got wet.
And no, it's coffee, museum, lunch, bar. You owe food if you got somebody out that long. But check me out, bruh. Coffee dates strip people down. Yes, you may feel like you're getting a cheap experience. That's the point, because no one can hide behind money. I can't hide behind how much money I make. You can't hide behind how much money you put into your appearance. Both of us have to actually show up at the table as human beings. We have to engage one another. We have to have a real conversation.
Hell yeah. So why would first dates be so expensive? Women be want to have, oh, you got to take me, and we showed the many videos. So when I say women, it 9 times out of 10 it be y'all. And what I mean by y'all, not the ones that's in here, because like I say, for men, not all men, but certain women, they be wanting an expensive ass date. And like, what is that proving? Like, why do I have to do an expensive ass date? Why can't we just meet up for like a drink or something and get to like know each other and stuff like that? Like, that is so damn true. And I gotta follow this man and watch more of his videos. I actually gotta go, where's he on? This Instagram? Yeah, I'm gonna go on Instagram and follow him. See, I felt all that. I want to listen to that again. I felt all of that.
The larger issue isn't that women want to be impressed, it's that they want to be impressed by gesture and not the man.
Ooh.
It's like
It's what
300 on the bill.
do.
Any dude with money can 300 on the bill, or any dude.
Listen, before I even play this motherfucking back, because I will, if a man got it, he's gonna give it because he got it. And if a man got it and he know he can give it, he know he can get it. Period. Most women get wet by how much money a man have. That's why they throw their pussy to him. But getting to know a man mentally, and he may not have all the money in the world and stuff like that, and he can't take you here and there. You may have to like save up, and you know, y'all can take this trip. They don't want to waste no time, because to them it's not quick access. It's not instantaneously. And they nowadays, relationships, it got to be instant now. It's like what you can give or what you wearing, like the expensive watch or something you have, girl, his car, like. And the same thing go for certain men. Certain men just be wanting to see how much they can get out of a woman. and drain them for their money and stuff like that. Let me play this.
It's desperate enough to fake it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't. You can't fake generosity. You can't fake humility. You can't fake service. You can't fake
can't
leadership.
fake
You can
none of
only
that.
like put up a charade so long until Shorty realized none of those things. But it's like rather than look at the intangibles, because I ain't gonna lie, I personally got offended because they put coffee dates on there. I'm gonna give away one of my plays, man. I'm gonna give away one of my all-day date plays. It's a play that doesn't miss.
Super date me.
Coffee, museum, bar.
I just got wet.
And no, it's coffee, museum, lunch, bar. You owe food if you got somebody out that long. But check me out, bruh. Coffee dates strip people down. Yes, you may feel like you're getting a cheap experience. That's the point. Because no one can hide behind money. I can't hide behind how much money I make. You can't hide behind how much money you put into your appearance. Both of us have to actually show up at the table as human beings. We have to engage one another. We have to have a real conversation.
Now, I don't like when people do reactions like this. Like, because most women just take advantage of other people's info. And that's why I don't really care for reactions unless people actually like have a message. But you just sitting there just trying to be cute and you just gaining likes and stuff off of somebody else's information. I think that's bullshit, honestly. And that's just my personal feeling. So I mean, she may be a good woman, but why don't she come out like why she just couldn't listen to what he said and then have her own words? You know what I'm saying? Like instead of being split in the video and just looks stupid. That's so stupid to me. That is so stupid. Ugh. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Alright, it's another one.
Stat on Facebook, and basically it says men are not obsessed with women like they used to be. Y'all don't find that kind of weird? And to be honest, no, I don't find that kind of weird, because what exactly is there for men to be obsessed with in today's world? Women have left no room for imagination, none whatsoever. It's like y'all sense of entitlement is out of control. Y'all expectations are unrealistic. Y'all walk around showing y'all bodies half dressed, half exposed 24/7, out smoking, drinking, partying 24/7, on the scene 24/7. A lot of y'all are not even coming with nothing to the table because you're too busy with your hand out trying to see what man got the next bag so he can sponsor your lifestyle to make you look like you're living a lifestyle to post on the internet. It's like a lot of y'all don't have common sense. A lot of y'all don't know how to hold a conversation. A lot of y'all don't have no originality about yourselves. Everybody is getting the same body. Everybody is getting the same hairstyle. Everybody looks the exact same. And it's like y'all get that confused. Oh, well, men like that. No, men will fuck that. But men are not wiping that and they're not cuffing that. And I think y'all are starting to realize that. And then the first thing y'all want to say is, oh, well, they're gay, they're sassy. No, they're not. They're just tired of what you guys are presenting. And if y'all are here to give them free pussy, free looks, and free everything they ain't got to work for, why would they? But they're never going to take you serious. So it seems to me like a lot of y'all are now starting to realize that you're either losing value or have lost value from chasing attention. And now that's something that y'all got to deal with, and y'all can't face that fact. Men love women that are exclusive. Women that...
Hold on, because my camera is misty. Which I don't know why it is. Yeah, you gotta agree with that. That's being 100. That's being 100 right there. So my camera froze, and I don't know what's going on with OBS. This is stupid. I probably have to start another one. Let me see something real quick. Okay. Yeah, I know. I see it. That's weird as hell. I don't know why it did that. But this is, see, and this, I was talking to, see, we got to have like a little group. I know you don't have to see me. I know. But we need to have like a little group to where people spit their shit. And I want to have it on certain days in the Discord channel where it's like realism talk. Like, you voice your opinion. You just be open. I want to have little prayer, little groups. And I was talking to Stephen Blackman about that. It only take like 15, 20, top, even 30 minutes tops to see how everybody's day is going. And then you say a prayer. And then everybody going about their day. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it's for. I'm about to start some stuff like that. See, when black women like this, because not a lot of black women talk like this. Not a lot of them. But when black women talk like that, that is so attractive. That is 100% attractive to me. So, love you too. She was totally right. All these women that just get dressed up to go out and still go to these bars. I have family members that's just like that. And when they hear some real shit like that, and knowing what they advertising to try to get this man with that or that and this, like they don't want to hear shit like that. So they try to like dog you in a sense. But she's 100% correct. When you go out and you dressing like that and you posting your body and shit on Facebook, you advertising yourself in the way to where men just want to fuck how you look. I'm way past that, man. I was telling Stephen Blackman right now, I was like, if I had the ability to have the money to pay for a lie detector test every time, and I show people whenever I go live all the time, and I just speak and talk my shit, oh man, yeah, that'd be some shit right there. So one day it may happen. But when a woman is talking like this, there's nothing more attractive than her realism of how she speak on how women actually be, and she's an actual woman. This is what I'm saying. So it's not men. We get videos where women is speaking like this too. Y'all hate Candace. Candace be telling y'all the shit about women. Shout out to Owens. But yeah, let's go to the next one. I actually like that video.
Women don't accept the reality that men take respect over love.
Absolutely.
Any day.
Mm-hmm.
Any day, every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Respect me before you love me. And then women position themselves where it's like, well, I'll take safety over love.
Damn. Safety, huh?
So as long as I feel safe with you, I don't have to be in love with you. Because I'll marry the man that I respect before I marry the man that I'm in love with.
You know what? Whew. When you say that out loud,
she ain't lie.
That makes some sense.
Yeah, no, she didn't lie.
I have no rebuttals.
Because even the safety, immediately when you said safety, I'm like, no. In my head, I'm like, no. They want to marry somebody that's financially keeping them safe.
And it's so many different.
Protect.
It's so many different layers to safety.
But mine,
emotionally,
keeping them safe.
But I don't have to be in love with my husband because I'm not gonna always.
You're not gonna always.
No.
Yeah.
But if I'm safe, where the I'm going? Oh, I'm right here. A lot of women don't accept.
How many women agree with that? I honestly agree with it. But it's the fact that she said that, it do make sense. But you still have to have like some in love with your partner. But I think how she was explaining it was, if you have like any commotion or any disagreement or anything like that, to where it leads to like an argument between you guys, that woman's still safe. That's still her husband. She ain't going nowhere because she's safe. And she may not always like love him a certain way, but she ain't going nowhere because she's safe. But then again, the word safe does have love flowing through there. Because ain't no man gonna keep no woman safe if he know that she don't love him. That's how I look at it. Y'all like how I wrap that shit up? I ain't talking about a condom, but I'll wrap that motherfucker up too. So, but let's go to the next one. And I think this is the last one. And then he got some funny videos, but I'll show you guys the funny ones too. But I'm not gonna really have no opinion on them. We're just gonna laugh. But why should a man pick a 30-year-old woman when he can get a fresh 20-year? Okay.
Once you hit 30, no offense,
No,
why would a man go for a 30-year-old when
Right.
he can have a fresh 21-year-old that men look at it as, oh, she's 30, which means she's older, she's been ran through, she's tarnished, she's hardened by all the relationships, so she's lost her femininity because she's masculine.
That's what I want to ask you.
Men think about these type of things, and it's very unfortunate that women don't realize that until they hit 30. They want to be in their 20s and be like, oh yeah, I can fuck this guy, fuck that guy, but they don't realize you're ruining yourself. And then you're trying to find yourself, and by the time you're 30, you're like, where have all the good men gone? Not to you, because you ran through. Once you hit 30,
Yeah, so when there's certain memes that it's like a woman, and then it's like it's a split line in the middle, and it's like a man and a younger woman walking away, and then the other woman is saying, "Oh, you just can't handle no older real woman. You gotta go get you a young bitch." No, you just still got your phone filled with Pizza Hut when it's really Trayvon, just hiding a lot of stuff, and you still giving your pussy away to this person and that person with no meaning, and it has no value. But you want a real man? You don't even give time to open the door and recognize your own demons that you have. But you want a real man? What you gonna do with a real man? Give him everything that's on your mind? And when he don't understand you, you want to go back to the man that you gave free pussy to? Shut the fuck up. Oh man. El Sancho, nice videos, sir. Nice videos. You know what I'm saying? So if we ever do come with the podcast and I'm sick, you gotta hold it down, bro. Even if you don't have OBS or anything, you still gotta hold it down on Facebook Live or something. Remember that. But if I was sick, I probably would have still came. It depending on how sick I was. So, yeah. You gotta remember, man. You gotta hold it down too. All right, this is a funny video. Let's see what we got, and then I'm gonna read what Jess said. Even though she said she went to go cook, I'm gonna read what she said.
Atlanta, Georgia. It's the only place in the world where you can find a BBW with a BBL and a BBC. Or
what the fuck?
Atlanta, Georgia. It's the only place in the world where you can.
And it's a corny ass video because this dude, he set that up. Like, I laugh at real funny on the spot, like when things naturally happen. But when you set things up like this, I'm just listening for the message, but I ain't paying attention to these people's reactions. He just put "what do Atlanta" like that, and he laughing emojis, and then he drinking water and like spit everywhere. It's just, it's not real to me. Like I can't fuck with shit like that. But I guess that's funny to some people. It just wasn't as funny to me. I laugh at different type of shit. All right, we got this one, and this is the last one.
I got it! Tossie residence, Kurt speaking. All right, I'm headed to Blockbuster. I'll be back. She's not here right now. Can I take a message? Forgot my membership card. Ugh, I don't understand! Let me just grab a pen. Hold on. We can leave in a second. I just have to print off directions from MapQuest. I'm Kurt, and you're watching the Disney Channel. Hey, you want something to drink? I've got fruit barrels, Yoo-hoo, or Kool-Aid bursts. All right, dibs on being towed. Is my tongue blue? Woo, it's hot in here. I'm gonna roll down a window. Okay, I got the last copies of Jumanji and Home Alone. The Goofy movie was still rented out, but Home Alone is due Tuesday at noon and Jumanji is due tomorrow. Don't forget to rewind it. Do you want to star 6ix9ine the bowling alley and ask them if they have 8-pound balls? They won't know it's us. Oh, I am starving. These things smell amazing! Cherry. Oh my gosh! This one smells like poop! You can't beat my score! There's no way! Okay, a little to your left. A little bit this way. Okay, right there. Yep. Say cheese! Cheese! Oh, these are gonna be great. It's like rain!
CD player.
Day.
It's Skip.
It's a free ride! Yeah, we could go see a movie and sit in the back row and... Get off the phone!
That's how it used to be.
My brother was a butthead. All right, what do you guys want to listen to? Ace of Base or Now That's What I Call Music Volume 3?
If this generation was watching this right now, this would not be funny to them.
Your eyes are closed. Your eyes are closed in all of these.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
Dude, I just got these from the card shop. I gotta open one. Frittata. Stupid. Don't tell me. Oh! Charizard!
Goosebumps. I used to have those.
Next time you're in a checkout stand and you hear the beep.
Think of all the fun
You can have Supermarket Sweep. Yeah. That used to be my grandma's
gas went up
favorite
again.
show to
It's
watch.
$1.74 now.
I hate that shit. Try getting on the internet back in the day on the Dreamcast.
My Tamagotchi just died.
I miss my Game Boy.
Oh, start. I just beat level 3.
There, heading for the throne room.
Oh, he scared me. These are gonna be worth so much money one day.
This is how we do it.
Oops, I did it again. What's that? Who loves orange soda?
This is a long-ass
Kurt
funny one.
loves orange soda. Is it true? Mm-hmm. I do. Ooh. It said tier 3!
Okay. That was a long 90s funny one. But everything he pretty much said in there, I mean, yeah, that's what we had to go through. We had to blow the cartridge. We had all the juice and stuff when our parents bought it for us. Our friends come over and we used to give it out and shit. She'd be like, "What happened to all that juice? I ain't buying y'all no more juice." And all that shit, man. Damn, the 90s was great. But anyway, if you guys ain't really got anything to say, let me read what Jess said, and then I will go into closing. I mean, I felt safe, like physically safe. I felt like the money thing we could do together, but some women feel safe because they can fight for the family since he's a man and stronger physically. Some men just depends. That's what I feel as feeling safe. My definition as safe. Yeah. Okay. If anybody got any questions or anything like that, go ahead and put that shit in the chat now. I'm going to play some music. This is the time where you guys can say your thoughts and stuff like that. I'm going to open the Discord channel so you guys can jump in and talk your shit. And then we're going to go into like an actual close. So I'm going to play some music light. Oh, Jenny. So this is the time for you guys to jump in here. Break the beat down. El Sancho, get your ass in here. Your ass can join the Discord. Kaboo, Jimby, Torres, get your asses in here. Okay, so what I was gonna do. This is something that's called Own Pro. They give me music and stuff like that to where I can actually play on my channels without going through copyrights and stuff like that. So
hello?
Kaboo!
What's up?
Did you miss El Sancho?
I definitely missed El Sancho, and I was thinking I could have stood in as him. All I needed was a wife beater and a blankie. Maybe that's what I'll be for Halloween.
Be El Sancho for Halloween?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a lot. Then you gotta get tattoos and shit.
We could draw them on with markers.
It's a lot of work. Fun. I just draw a whole bunch of tic-tac-toes and red beans and rice on the back and arms and stuff. But what did you think about the podcast today? Even when he was absent, I mean, I've been doing this before he even got in, but the fact that
I think you did a great job. Honestly, I think it flowed just as well as when the two of you were there. Not a dig on him. I just think that you did a great job.
I appreciate that. Because it would have been different if we started off a podcast and then I end up going by myself. That would have been different.
Yeah.
But I've been doing it by myself, but I like bouncing back off me and his ideas and stuff. So it was actually, it wasn't like I was coming in here being scared or something. I've been doing this since for a long ass time. So I just wanted to know how it flowed.
Just like, you can do it. Yeah, I thought it seemed fine. I really am still tripping about the body count one you did. I'm so confused. I really thought body count just totally meant like your total lifetime number of people you've been with. But the way he was describing it was like paternity reasons. Like, I didn't realize that part of what guys were looking for is they just didn't want you to be somebody who was sleeping with multiple people at one time. So like, is it the number? Like the total number, or just the total number at a time?
Well, when he brought it to, if a woman had 10 husbands, she would have to find out who the father is. And then he said, but if a man had 10 wives, they know who the father is. I think he was just going off of that aspect.
The paternity concept, but I mean, I get that concept, but I thought all the other videos are things, because you guys have mentioned body count before.
Yeah, but body count, I think it all has its own different meanings and stuff like that. So that was his meaning, and which was different from the actual body counts that we was actually talking about before.
Okay, because I was like, that is not what I thought anybody ever meant when they said that.
Yeah. But,
which I feel like when the girl in that video was asking the question, like, why would you care what she had done in her past? I felt like the question was the concept of like how I thought body count was being referenced. Like your overall time. Like that doesn't mean that you were sleeping with 10 dudes at one time. I thought it meant like over your lifespan, if you slept with 10 people, it could have been one person a year for 10 years. Like you would have known who the dad is if you were pregnant at any point in that time span. So like that's why I was like, but your body count would still be 10 regardless.
Yeah, that's different though. That's why he put an aspect like you would still have to find out who the father was. A body count is still body. He wasn't going off of that body count with just those 10 men because you know you fucking 10 husbands. But a body count over your years. Yeah, some people are still elevating that number.
Who would want 10 husbands? I can't imagine that there are women out there who really want 10 husbands.
Are you kidding me? You know, women have like different departments. They want something in this department and that department. The man, this man do this, that man do that, this man do this. And if they could have it that way, you think they wouldn't do that?
I just don't. Maybe I
you
hang out
don't
with the
because
wrong people.
you are different. But if you open your mind and see these fucked up women around here, like you know, it's some fucked up women around here.
But like maybe 2. But who wants to take care of 10 men? You wouldn't be a good wife to 10 men.
I just know that pussy.
You won't be able.
I just know that pussy would be toe up, and I'll hate to be the last one. Fuck it. If I was one of those
maybe
husbands.
I could see 2 husbands on this scenario, but 10 men just seems extreme.
You'd be like, damn, number 8, how long you gonna take in the room, man? You'd be like, then I gotta go through 9 and shit. I gotta go to work in 15 minutes. But 9, he be finishing like 2-3 minutes. And then you get your share. I can't do it. I can't I can't share.
Yucky. I know that show that was on TV with multiple wives and the one husband, like they all like had weeks or something. So like it would be the wife number 1's week, and then he would go to the next house and be with wife number 2 for a week. So he was really only like at your house every 4 weeks or something because there were like 4 wives. I mean, I could see how maybe that would be more tolerable because they didn't have him around you for 3 weeks.
Right. It's men that literally have 2 wives, like out here on some normal type living shit. Like, I you know, I always looked at a lifestyle of like, you know, having this woman and that woman, and as you get older, you be like, man, I don't want to share my prize and possession. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like fuck that.
It just seems like more work. Although, like, I mean, if you're talking relationship, because I feel like that you have to put some work in on relationship. Okay. There needs to be quality time spent, all that kind of stuff. If you're just talking like fuck buddies, I could see how you could have more than a couple or something if it's just once in a while things. But husbands and relationship, like no way.
I turned. All right, Caboose, say something else.
Something else.
All right, they hear you better now. I had to turn you up and I had to turn the volume down. So how do we sound now, sis?
Can you hear me now?
You pretty.
It's because I'm not cussing anybody out right now. They can only hear me when I tune in mad, and then I'm cussing at Mikey. Mikey's gonna say something too. Watch.
Let me say something about El Sancho. Like, he's and I can honestly I'll call bullshit when I see it. I don't give a fuck. Like, and you can call bullshit on me, and I'll be like, yeah, that's right. You right about it. But El Sancho is a straight up dude. He's a straight up honest ass dude.
I thoroughly enjoy him. I'm just saying he's gonna be talking smack, saying that I was quiet only because he wasn't here for me to cuss out.
Right now he's just listening like motherfucking whatever. Yeah. He like to talk under his breath. But
he's probably shoveling pizza in his face right now, so he can't talk.
It's nothing he really mean when he do that. It's more of a joke, but I think a lot of people don't like him because he's a smart ass dude. He's smart, and it sucks for a lot of people that don't look at intelligent men like they know what they talking about when they follow up with facts. And some things that he say, I be like, nah, that's bullshit. I'm calling bullshit, but most of the time, the dude be on point. And
I'm gonna say one thing though. I think it should be, said to your podcast. You guys do claim to have expert opinions, and the only declaration of expertise that you have is each other.
Well,
so
this is why I said we can just voice our expert opinion. We not 100%. We may not be 100% right, but we're 100% logical. So that's why I say in the comments.
I can go with logical.
That's why I say I'm sure
there's a lot of people who, there's just a lot of people who would dispute things, and when you guys declare 100% your opinion as facts, I think that's how it comes across as not as right to some people.
When we go with facts, we go with statistics that we actually look up, or a video that someone had did their pie graph with certain things from people, and we go off of them because they did the homework. We just preaching the work. That's literally all we doing.
Yeah, when you're saying people don't like Mikey, I think that's an incorrect statement in itself. I think everybody actually enjoys Mikey, and I think he's great. I don't think people dislike him. I think what it is sometimes the way he voices an opinion rubs people harshly, and they just don't know how to always take the things he's saying. But as a person, he's fabulous. I don't think that can be disputed, honestly. I think it just, how you say you're raw. Sometimes he's raw with it, but then when you talk about it with him, like he's really not as harsh as some of his opinions might come across. That's all.
Yeah, and I can agree with that, but that's what makes the podcast, because you got a person that's pretty much like Simon when it comes to like judging or saying something. A lot of people didn't like Simon on American Idol. A lot of people didn't like him.
Oh,
but then
you know what my brain thought of?
Then they end up liking him.
Wait a minute. When you called him Simon, my brain thought of, you remember the Saturday Night Live skit where the guy was in the bathtub and he was like...
No, I don't.
And he was like, my name is Simon. You don't remember that Saturday Night Live?
Hell no.
Back when Saturday Night Live was funny.
No, I have to...
And I know my name is Simon, and I like to do drawings. And he would do drawings. I'm trying to remember who it was. I really don't remember who played the character. I'm sure somebody on your thing knows what I'm talking about. I'm not totally crazy.
I'm sure there's people on here that know exactly what you're talking about.
Saturday Night Live was what you stayed up for on Saturday night to watch.
Mm-hmm.
When it was kind of funny. I don't know about it anymore.
One of the who just joined? Is that Torres?
Yes, sir.
What's up, Torres? Shout out to
What's
Torres,
happening?
man.
I'm just here listening to y'all, man. Go back and forth. Hey, man, you had some fire topics, man, and definitely, you just opened a can of worms, with life after death and stuff like that, man. That's all. Like I told you, it's always a good topic, man, because you're gonna get multiple views, So
I appreciate it. On Facebook, on my page that I want people to follow, the ThunDRPreacHtv page, they got this thing like where you can like promote, and I want to start promoting my videos, but I have to do that when I get money, because that costs money for more viewers to see what you're actually creating, what you're bringing to the table and stuff. So but I really appreciate it, man. I even went over the topics with El Sancho, and he gave me like a little snarl look when I went and started talking about 4 and 5, the afterlife, and are you afraid to die? He was like a nah. I was like, fuck you, El Sancho. That's what I said in my head, but I didn't actually say it to him. So now he heard what the hell I was just thinking right now.
It's a touchy subject, man. Not a lot of people like to, not a lot of people like to talk about it.
Right.
And I think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like you said, you know what? When you do your research, man, and you kind of look at certain videos and people's experiences, with people who have passed, and they come back, after minutes or 50, like it was crazy. Like, that guy claimed that he was dead for like 15 to 20 minutes, which. Yeah. People go brain dead after like, a minute or two of being, technically dead, So the fact that he came back after all that time and what he experienced and all the experiences that people get, it's like they don't want to come back. It's like they know they have their family, they have their wife, and they have this and they have all this going. But when they're there, they don't want to come back because it's the love and everything that they feel, they're embraced. It's just this overwhelming feeling that they get, and it's just like, I don't want to come back, so it's nice to see that type of,
Don't you think that some of them do want to come back, or that maybe more of them wouldn't?
Well, that's what I would think, because it's like, you're like, oh, your kid, you start thinking about your kids or whoever you have in your life, and you start thinking like, I need to go back, I want to go back, but then they say like all these people that have experienced this, they're like, I don't want to come back, I want to stay here, and they don't know who they're with, they don't know who they see, they just know that it just feels right, they just feel at home, and it's just crazy. I mean, and there was that one video.
That's what I was thinking with when I first watched that video, because me and Kaboo watched that, and I thought of my mom, and I was like, what if my mom was going through the same thing this man was going through when she was like in that coma and stuff, and maybe she felt some comfort on the other side, because my mom always said she didn't want to be like crippled or be in a wheelchair and stuff, so maybe she could have came back, and maybe she didn't. And she was just like, no, I feel comfortable here. I love my kids, but I was in so much pain, and it made me, man. I'm telling you, I took a lorazepam. I was like, shit, this
she's at peace. She's at rest, man, and
that's how I looked at it. Yep.
That's it, man.
I didn't watch the videos of the man that was talking about. I seen the title, what he was talking about. That he said he was in the gates of hell or something like that. He seen hell. I didn't watch that one yet, but I'm going.
Oh yeah, so there was. I think that's the one that I was talking about earlier, where there was this guy who was a preacher. He's like Southern, he's a preacher, and he's very, down south, they're very heavy into religion, the Bible Belt. Mm-hmm. And this man claims that he was denied at the gates, that he was not good enough. So he claims, and then he came back or whatever. So it was just insane, man.
Oh damn.
So yeah, it was crazy. That one was insane. I was like, what?
So but they say like when you die, I guess hell is another way of coming back to Earth reincarnated because you didn't get into the gates. Because I think everybody is trying to get out of hell. And that's when I put it to an analogy. That's why I put in an analogy like everybody got to have good report cards because you're either going to have a good one or a bad one. And that's when you're going to be judged.
Yeah.
What you confused off of, Kaboo?
What you just said was so he was trying to get to heaven and couldn't, and so he went back to life?
No, have you ever seen those reincarnation videos?
Yeah.
Where people say like, they say like it's a certain gate you come to, and I gotta find a video of that. This man was talking about, and you either gonna get in the gate, or you're not, and sometimes
So
you
if
be
you don't
reverted
get
back
in the
to.
gate, then that's what makes you reincarnated?
You get reverted back to Earth, reincarnated, yeah, because you can't obviously
It's
be
almost
the same body.
It's almost like when they talk about purgatory, where purgatory is like that realm between heaven and hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Supernatural did that so well. I'm like, damn. Supernatural is a show I think everybody should watch.
Definitely believe in reincarnation, though. I've seen some stories that are just like, no way, like that. It's way too much coincidence to have not been that person's soul coming back as somebody else.
And they know everything. You don't have to tell them. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, the one I saw. Yeah, one of them I saw, this girl was like 13-year-old, and she was this old man that had been killed, and the way he was killed was like hit by a bus and had marks in certain spots, and she was born with scars or birthmarks in the same spots, and she like knew her way on how to get back to his house and different things about the family, and she lived in like another country. Like she had nothing to do with that, but then she knew all about it. Like it's just so wild. Like there's way too much detail to not have been that guy.
That exactly. Like, it's like
Yeah.
So something got to be real with this whole reincarnation thing. It have to be. Ain't nobody giving these people information or expecting kids to remember where you had a birthday party at, and the kid was like, "Oh no, I've been here before." And this happened and that happened over there. And they like what?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So that's why I brought up that afterlife one, because I think that was like a huge topic, because a lot of people, as you get older, you start to think of life when it's gone. Like where are you going? That was one of my biggest things I worried about, because I was in and out the hospital, so I thought I was going to be gone soon. But I'm still here, and I feel like I have a purpose of being here, and I have a reason, and I'm still breathing and talking to you guys and communicating to many different people and understanding personalities and things that people going through, because I actually went through them myself. Because when you put real life as an RPG element of a video game, it's the same damn thing. You gotta gain experience in order to understand something or unlock a certain skill or talent that you have within yourself. So this is why I talk to people. This is why I do what I do, and I'm consistent with it, because a lot of people don't have a friend out there that they can actually go to, have an open mindset to, and just be heard. So this is why I speak.
Oh yeah.
But I'm glad you guys came. I'm glad for everybody that's still listening. Sis said she put me on cooking and listening, so I really appreciate that. And Sancho didn't join the chat because he probably taking care of the babies, which is understandable. And I'm about to actually close it. If you guys have anything to say, or what you guys think that we should do on the next podcast, or because we getting a Sancho back. We getting a Sancho back. So if you want any question, Torres, or you thinking of one question that can be like on the podcast next week, what would it be?
Man, I'll have to think about it. I'll send it to you. I'll text it to you on message. And but I'm really looking forward, like you said, I'm really looking forward to talking about Antarctica and just opening up that realm, man, because it's just so much we don't know, and just
and
everything.
It's only so much information that we can pinch from, because they really not gonna let us truly know what's on the other side of what's going on with these 2 doors you can go through this big ass ice wall. But it's something to talk about, that's for damn sure. So, and Sancho's on the scary side of it. He was like, nah, I don't think people ready for that, and we don't need to talk about this yet. I'm like, fuck that.
Wait. Is that your Sancho voice?
Yeah, that was my Sancho's voice. I don't think we should talk about this yet, because we can start. He's probably saying, fuck me right now. Him and the wife is listening right now. So I'm just glad you guys came and joined the chat. Hey, Kaboo, if there was anything that you could bring up a question with, because I always ask people, I always want y'all comments. I always want y'all opinions. So if y'all can have a question on the next podcast, what would it be?
I don't know. I'm not good on the spot. It's just as things come, I'm okay at voicing my opinion, but I don't know about a whole topic that I would get to question.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Most people are not quickly getting things off on their mindset with their thoughts to process something.
If I think
to
of
somebody.
something, though, I'll let you know.
I dig that. But we about to get off of here. I really thank you guys for joining the chat. Torres, Kaboo, y'all been faithfully joining, and I really appreciate that. Now Torres know how to work the Discord channel, so he will be joining faithfully.
I ain't gonna lie, it took me a minute.
So I really appreciate y'all time. Thanks for the people that was on Kick watching, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, because I end up adding my other Facebook back to it. But make sure you guys like the ThunDRPreacHtv page. That's the page I'm gonna be growing. The other page is gonna be deceased. I don't know when, but when that page started to get big, the other page is gonna be gone. So I hope you guys have a good night, and don't do nothing I won't do, and that's nothing, because I'm boring as fuck. Peace. Peace out.
Y'all be good.
Bye-bye.